Hello Chris, here in this video we are going to talk about how to add and delete objects in Blender. In order to add an object in Blender, you can go to this add menu at the top, then selecting that object. I'm going to add a torus. This will add a torus at the center of the scene, which is where the 3D cursor is at. Or the shortcut for adding an object is Shift plus A, then selecting the object. I'm going to add a UV sphere. This will add the UV sphere at the center of the scene, which is where the 3D cursor is at. You can delete an object by selecting the object using left mouse button and go to this object menu, then pressing delete. Or you can select the object, then press delete key in the keyboard. Or you can select the object and press X in the keyboard, and then you will get a confirmation menu, then select delete. As you can see, if we add an object in Blender, it will be added to where the 3D cursor is. 3D cursor is this red and white circle at the center. You can move the 3D cursor by pressing Shift and right clicking on the viewport. Now if we add an object using Shift plus A mesh, I'm gonna add a cone. This will add the object at the point where the 3D cursor is. Now I'm gonna place the 3D cursor here, Shift plus right click. Now I'm gonna add a torus here, Shift plus A mesh torus. You can move the position of the 3D cursor by Shift and right clicking. Or if you want to be more specific about the position of the 3D cursor or the position of the object being added, you can press N in the keyboard. This will bring out this menu. Then go to View. Here at the center of the scene, you can see an option called 3D cursor. This is the location of the 3D cursor. You can change this to 0, 0, and 0. This will place the 3D cursor at the center of the scene. If I want to add an object which is right at the center but at a point where the Z axis is not 0, then I can change the Z position to 3. This will place the 3D cursor here. Now if we add a cube here, Shift plus A mesh cube, this will place the cube to this position. You can specify the position of the 3D cursor here. That way you can have more control over the object being added and its position. Now press N in the keyboard to hide this window. Then add an object, Shift plus A mesh torus. When we add an object in Blender, there will be a properties window at the left bottom corner. You can maximize this window by pressing this arrow icon. This is the properties window for this torus. You can change the segments, radius, minor radius, location, rotation, all in this here. This is a one-time option, which means if you do something else, some other operation in Blender viewport, this window will disappear. For example, if I left click on the viewport, that's another operation, that window will disappear. You can bring back that properties window for one last time by pressing F9 in the keyboard. So make sure you adjust the properties of the object before doing any other operation in the viewport.